I'd like to share with you the backstory of Alex Rodoff, the founder of QA Consultants. For 26 years, QA Consultants has been the leader in software quality assurance in North America. And it all started with a humbling immigration story from the former Soviet Union to Canada. QA Consultants celebrated our 25th year in 2019, founded in Toronto by QA pioneer Alex Rodoff. It is the largest and oldest pure-play software testing firm in North America, with all testing services delivered onshore. We have about 200 full-time employees delivering QA from our 30,000 square foot testing center of excellence in Toronto. However, our delivery model succeeds because of a long-established network of freelance QA professionals across Canada and the United States. QA Consultants patented on-demand testing and our test factory model, service concepts that many of our competitors have copied. We have enormous depth in software QA intellectual assets built from over 10,000 engagements. And proudly, we were recently recognized for our digital testing services. Now allow me to share the story of Alex Rodoff, our very own founder and CEO of QA Consultants. Alex's family story is the perfect embodiment of how Canada welcomes world talent and diversity. In the early 1980s, Alex's father sought to take his family away from the Soviet Union. His father was a top metal material scientist in the world who had accumulated many patents for his work. The Rodoff family were devoutly Jewish. They applied to leave the Soviet Union, but were denied. So now, besides being under assault for their religious beliefs, they were now labeled refuseniks, a term that was virtually synonymous with communist treason. It wasn't until the late 1980s, under a much friendlier, reformist Gorbachev regime, that they were finally allowed to leave. With only about $80 each and the clothes they could carry, the family made their way to Austria, then Italy, and finally to the welcoming arms of Toronto. Influenced by his father's deep work ethic, Alex began building his career in technology. Alex's passion, expertise, and vision for software testing as a service led him to pioneer the formalization of software testing and QA as a profession and as a service industry. He created his own firm, QA Consultants, in the mid-1990s. And according to Alex, there were key tailwinds and factors for progressing software QA. Formal QA budgets were lacking, and software testing as a function of the software development lifecycle was in its infancy. QA was generally performed by developers. Schools didn't teach QA. And tech grads, well, they wanted to code, not test. There were garage schools popping up to teach immigrants and non-technical people testing skills. Alex saw the need to provide a bench of resources to the major system integrators of the time. In the mid-1990s, Alex saw the dot-com and digital era explode with new software platforms. And the late 90s saw drastic demand for testing resources to meet the Y2K problem. As a result, Alex Rodoff built a consulting and services firm focused only on providing excellence in software testing, with almost 10,000 QA engagements completed.